After the hostile movements in Grassland, he came to this land with the free knights of Kamara. Wanfu, Leo, and Mua together are... They're very masculine. Monsters would surely run away. He takes care of his mustache and beard. He shaves 3 times a day. He shaves 3 times. He doesn't have a beard. He has a mustache. You mean his eyebrows? Because I think he takes care of his eyebrows. He sleeps in pajamas and a nightcap. He uses curlers in his mustache. He's picky about strange things. He would. He would. Yori. Whatever. She's a warrior from Alma Canan. She's both fierce and reliable. Lucia, Estella, and Yuri were talking about something. What could those 3 beautiful women have been talking about? Sometimes she meditates on the lakeshore. It's quite mysterious. I asked her why everyone in Alma Canan is female, but she wouldn't tell me a thing. Nobody will tell you anything about Alma Canan being all female. Yumi! She's a noble warrior from Alma Canan. She's kind. When I went to investigate, she gave me a cookie. It was delicious. Men adore her, but I understand why. If I was 5 years older. She settles matters for Yuri because Yuri is too aggressive. They make a good pair. They do make a good pair. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Gadget Z. It's the latest module of the It's the latest module. I can't talk. Of the Gadget series. It has twice the offensive power of the original, but it's also 3 times as vulnerable. The body is made of cypress. It smells nice. According to the rumors, it's tremendous when paired with bright. One day, Belle's mother was struck by lightning, and an idea suddenly came to her. Then she remodeled the original Gadget to create Gadget Z. Isn't she a fantastic mother? She was hit by lightning. Whatever, I'm not even gonna question it. Nay, she's a traveling elf busker. She also plays the Baozoki. No idea what that is. Well, I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know how to spell it or say it. Tapo and Shaban are very fond of Nay. Of course, when they attack, their teamwork is superb. She likes to sleep in a hammock by the lakeside. It's romantic. She was raised by a human. She isn't prejudiced against humans. This is cause for question. Do elves normally have a prejudice against humans? Or is it just that some people or some elves are like that? It's just curious. Tapo. He's a quiet traveling busker. He plays the fiddle and is good at juggling. He's good at handicrafts. He made toys for the children at the castle. He speaks softly to Nay and Shaban. Why doesn't he talk with other people? Because he's an introvert. He taught me in pantomime that actors do not talk. That makes sense to me. Shaban! She's a young traveling busker who plays the bodhran. I'm pretty sure that's like a tambourine. It's surprising to note that she is skilled in kung fu. With that little hairstyle, I would hope so. She's fond of Sergeant Joe. Ducks are popular among children. They were practicing something. Aww, Shaban and Sergeant Joe. Shaban is really cute. She's always practicing her performance. I think she has a bright future. She's a genius who has a skill of some kind, but I don't know what kind. Well, she can use fire magic. Halek. A barbarian from obscure realms. He wears a bear skin on his head and excels at war cries. He doesn't lie. It's a good quality to have. He and Fubar were letting out war cries. They may be useful in causing damage to enemies. Halek's village was once involved in a tribal dispute that was resolved by the Flame Champion. Halek was grateful for the help. Kenji! A man who likes gymnastics. I never imagined that such a big guy could pull off such crazy moves. He was doing gymnastics with a joker and Juan. What kind of workout is it? Schedule, rising, warm up. Pre-beefist? Oh, well, I already know it's breakfast. Jog, post-breakfast. Aerobics. Morning, basic 8 sets. Afternoon, special menu. Evening, stretches, night, jog. Pre-sleep, basic menu. Basic menu? Special menu, basic menu. Okay. Oh. He's fast at short distances, but he couldn't beat Percival on a horse. Well, I would hope so. He came from a dwarf... Oh, hold on. Twankin? He came from a dwarf village in the back of a big forest. He likes to dig holes. His most attractive feature is his mole. His grandmother has one just like it. It's nothing important. Sebastian asked him to dig a hole in the castle backyard. He was delighted, but did he know it was for garbage? It's okay, if he just digs. He gives Bark earthworms that he digs up. So here you go, I brought you earthworms. Have them for your beautiful, lovely garden. Augustine! He loves elegant and beautiful things. His swordsmanship is gorgeous and artistic. Once he starts cutting his split ends. Oh, once he starts cutting his split ends, he can't stop himself. I guess he's taking care of details. 6 years ago, he won a male beauty contest hosted by some guy named Vincent. The prize was the rose brooch that he wears on his chest. His note reads, Hopeful friends, Salome, Ortez the Seventh, Mike, and Gordon. Future hope. Louis, what does that mean? I don't know. Landis, he's a young wing horde. He likes to scare people with ghost stories. I saw him in his room walking around on his hands. Is that some kind of ritual? I highly doubt it. He did it because he could. He's fond of Elliot. He likes to scare him with ghost stories. He once made a grave for a fish he ate. What a weird guy. Well, he was honoring the fish. Sane Wai. She's a traveler who uses a Nagitana. No. She inherited her bad eyesight from her parents. I'm horrible at pronunciation right now. I wasn't even gonna try. Her parents come from a town called Radant in Dunnan. The people there treat her as if she were their own daughter. Aw. She was training with Emily and Sharon. I wonder if they're going to show me a new skill. She cooks a lot. Her specialty is a secret recipe called... Oh God, not those pickles. She made beef and potatoes the other day, but she's still experimenting. Sharon! She's a dragon knight who follows Futch. She's full of energy. Futch gets annoyed because she's picky about her food. She doesn't seem to care that it bothers him. Her mother is Malia, commander of the Dragon Knights. It must be tough for Futch to care for his boss's daughter. She's delighted in riding a piggyback on a lizard clan warrior. Did she believe she was flying? She was only on his back. No, she's just like, Dragon, go! She can't wait to have her own dragon, I'm sure. Vicky! Little Vicky. She's cute, but she speaks like an adult. I tried to investigate, but I was teleported to Venet del Zagze. I had a hard time getting back here. Sorry, I tried again, but this time I was teleported to the Great Hollow. Damn, that place is dangerous. I tried again, and this time I got teleported to Le Bouquet. Whatever. I thought the Mantors would kill me. Edge. He travels with his Star Dragon sword. He's strong and composed. He pays no attention to his sword's nasty comments. He claims to be keeping the Star Dragon sword for someone important. I wonder who that person might be. He said he likes beef rice. I asked him how much he liked it, and he said reasonably. What is that? What does he mean by that? The Star Dragon sword is famous for speaking to humans. I've heard of a legendary sword that defeated an evil vampire, and it had the same name. Is it the same sword? Yeah, it is. Wan Fu. He is a polearm fighter with a tattoo on his back. He is a Han among Han. Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Wan Fu, Mu, and Leo were talking together. They sure are manly. I don't know how much I'm gonna ever hear that. He can eat 20 bowls of rice with neither side dish nor water. He doesn't even know how much he can eat with side dishes. He got a tattoo as part of a vow to seek revenge on an enemy that killed his friend. The tattoo was the last work of a famous tattoo artist. Estella! She's a witch who travels with her apprentice. Her magic is first class, but her clothes are something else. Estella was born 50 years ago from a rock. I know it's true because she told me. Isn't that a great tale? Well, she's on her way to Tejik to get a very old book. That's very, very far away. Wow! She had a pupil, a water imp named Rhodey. He attacked Estella once, but became her disciple after she fought back. Her magic made him human. Estella is also known for telling wild and outrageous stories. Rhodey. He's an unfortunate boy. He trains with Estella in hopes of becoming a first-rate magician, but some say he's only being tricked. Yeah, I would say so. He trains every day. Sometimes it's hard to comprehend what's going on, but that's part of the training too. It must be tough. He was recently partially buried, with only his face exposed. He said this strengthens earth magic. I wonder if it's true. No. He has a great talent for magic. I wonder if Estella can see this. Emily! She is a Herculean fighter with a great amount of energy. I saw her training with Juan. Fighters get along well with one another. Her parents participated in the Liberation War 18 years ago. Her father was a blacksmith. She likes to study cooking. I watch her practice how to break eggs, but she almost crushed them in her hands. Apple! She's following in the footsteps of a renowned strategist, Matthew Silverberg. She's writing a book about him. She used to be a strategist, but now she's making way for new blood. She was one of Silverberg's students. She took part in both the Tauren Liberation War and the Dunnan Unification War. Liberation and unification. Woohoo! She used to be married, but her husband had an affair, and now she's divorced. Way to go, Apple. You tell him. Luce. She is a popular mother in the Kararia clan. She is a caring person with a big voice. She likes doing the laundry. Her husband is traveling south and isn't at home. She makes... What? I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. Her family loves it. She said she'll make it again soon. When I went to investigate, she invited me to a meal. I told her I couldn't eat another bite, but she made so much. She's a truly nice person. Caesar. He's one of the Silverbergs that always appear at historical turning points. He smiles a lot, but he is a clever tactician. He is reliable as a strategist, but hardly thinks about other things. When he has nothing to do, he sleeps. When he has time, he takes naps with Juan. They're always sleepy. I wonder, is that why they get along? The Silverbergs are a family of strategists. They participated in the Tauren Liberation War and the Dunnan Unification War, and this will be a big war too. Well, it's already been a big war. Dun dun dun. Lewis, an attendant to Chris of the Zags and Knights. He is too young to participate in battles. The Knights treat him as a mascot, but he's serious about his goal to become a fine knight. Sometimes I see him train. He is the son of an aristocrat and the youngest of 7 brothers. Jesus Christ. He can't take over his parents' house, so he studies chivalry and manners as an attendant. Hard work, isn't it? He received a red rose from Augustine, but he didn't know what it meant. He had won the favor of a tremendous person. Indeed he did.